Omaha voters running out of time to make sure their voices are heard in tomorrow's city election. Mayor's seat, all 7 city council positions are on the ballot. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Mastery.
And I'm Dave Zavolinsky. Our John Chapman spoke to election officials and tells us how the ballots are counted and reported after the voting is all done.
Voters still lining up to vote early in the Omaha city election. They're also dropping off their mail-in ballots. More than 58,000 early ballots were mailed out. Douglas County Election Commissioner Brian Cruz expects early voting will make up the lion's share of votes counted.
We are expecting the early vote to be about 60 to 65% of the total vote in this election.
Those early votes will be the first votes reported at 8 o'clock on election night. But the early votes turned in late this evening or tomorrow will be counted later in the week.
Those are not counted until Friday because historically we get thousands of them in. We're expecting 6,000 to 7,000 to be turned in when we empty drop boxes tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And so it's all part of the election security process. It's not because there's anything out of the norm, it's because we're doing the election integrity and signature verification process.
Voting machines in Douglas County only had to tally 25% of registered voter ballots in the primary. Officials expect the machines to count 30 to 32% of voter ballots in the general election.
So if we do 32%, that would be, somewhere in the neighborhood of 93,000 voters. You know, I think the highest the city of Omaha has ever gotten in 2017, when the mayor ran against Heath Mello, we had 35% back then, which equated to just under 100,000 votes. So at least in modern times, the city of Omaha has never produced more than 100,000 actual voters.
Election officials are hoping their predictions are wrong and more voters actually come to the polls and participate in Omaha's city election. In Omaha, I'm John Chapman, First Alert 6.
Election day voting starts at 8 in the morning. Polls are open all the way until 8 tomorrow night.
And a few reminders. If you want to vote early at the Douglas County Election Headquarters, you need to get there fast. They close at 5, so you have less than an hour. Also, if you received an early ballot in the mail, it is too late to put it back in the mail to be counted. Just find one of those 13 drop boxes in the city. Those ballots must be in the hands of the election commissioner by 8 tomorrow night. That's when polls close. Of course, we'll have all the election results for you as they come in, both on air and online at firstalerts6.com.
How about